Hey guys, PES2020 here, once again back with another episode of the Prescot Road to Glory. Today we're doing a live episode, meaning I, of course, rather than recording and then editing and then speaking over, just be live commentary. Want to see what it's like, see if it's any different. So, the three games of this episode, we'll be travelling to the London Stadium to take on West Ham on Boxing Day. 4 days later, we travel to Manchester City, and then in January, we will have Phil Foden coming with us to Wolverhampton Wanderers to take on Wolves, who are, of course, in the table there on the right-hand side, a point behind us. But anyway, let's get into this West Ham game. So, the team for our game against West Ham is Fogarty in goal, Adam Rusk and James Pout at the back, Ellis, Kenny, Luke Nisted, the fullbacks, Savage, Wiley, Woodburn playing the midfield of three, and then Finn Hampson, Jack Mills and Toby Hill will lead the line for Prescott. So here we are, going into the game against West Ham. Pretty poor West Ham team, if I must say so, that we're taking on here. Hopefully, we can come away with 3 points here and try and get back on track for finishing in that top 6 in the Premier League, guaranteeing us European football next season. West Ham, of course, in their 2020-21 kits. I've updated most of the Premier League kits for the upcoming Premier League season. Means we just get a new look at them in this career mode as this one is coming to an end. And of course, in the last season, which will probably be the next season that I do with this team, we will of course be live streaming that whole season. Hopefully you can all tune in for that one. It's a big one. Full season to come. But right now we're concentrating on the season ahead with Ellis, Kenny at left back. Hampson now with the overlapping run of Kenny. And I've released him. Can Kenny come inside? No, it's a great tackle by Valerie and gives it to Manuel Lanzini. Chris Smalling back in the Premier League at West Ham. Interesting signing for the Hammers. Of course, not getting any younger. Sebastian Haller is able to head it down for Adam Lallana. He's blocked by Savage, but he's able to pick it back up. Haller plays it to Verdi. And Verdi looks like he's going to try and come around James Savage and does so. And Lallana's in. Fogarty with the save, and then now Kenny will get it rid for us, thankfully there. West Ham just playing around the back now, but do give it to us eventually. Now here's James Savage going to go back to that far side. Jack Mills inside Toby Hill. He'll play a ball looking for Finn Hampson, and I'm going to get it. I'm going to put one into the box. It's going to be blocked though, and it's going to only come as far as Neil Wiley though. Back to Kenny. Kenny will put one into the box. Toby Hill off the post. Toby with the rebound. Can't find it in even. Eventually it's Ray who picks it up. Going to come wide, and it's a ball given away, but the referee's actually going to give us a free kick here on the edge of the area. Well, not the edge, very closely, but can Jack Mills bend one in from here? Let's hope so, as there's the foul on Toby Hill that was given. Very soft in my eyes. But anyway, Jack Mills steps up onto the wall. We need to get these free kicks going, man. We need to score one at least in this series. We do have a corner here, though. Mills again, up for taking it. Let's do the dash. Have the players run in. Mills. Best free kick taker in the team. Delivers it in. Toby Hill scores. There's the opening goal of the game just before the half-an-hour mark. And it's Toby Hill to give Prescott the lead. Big goal from the big man who's played up front pretty much all the last season. Our top goal scorer. And he gets his 6th goal of the season, joining Finn Hampson and Joe Burns on 6 goals. That's what we need from the front three. Is Paul Fogarty applauding the attack there and likes what he's seen. And Toby Hill, he'll be happy to get himself a goal now and put himself back in contention for top goal scorer for Prescott. Again, it's a great ball in by Jack Mills, who also gets his 3rd assist of the year. And Toby Hill on his weak foot finds the roof of the net beautifully there. I'm going to take one more look at this. As you see, Jack Mills doing what he does best from a dead ball and puts it. And Toby Hill near enough finds the roof of the net. So, West Ham have the game back underway, and Chris Smalling and Diop, their clean sheet is gone. But they're going long, and Adam Rusk wins it already. James Savage lets it run past him, though, and Paolo Fornells is able to pick it up. Gibbs, tackled, nearly by Neil Wiley, nearly picked him off, but Adam Lallana, this time is picked up by James Savage, but the referee has given a foul there, and he's not going to let James Savage get booked with his lockdown. Cut, headband, needed to keep that hair out of his face, and of course, I have updated the Prescott kits. Of course, we've got a new sponsor in Toyota, and we also now have the Premier League captain's armband. So, Morgan Gibbs-White, He'll put it in short. It's cleared by Wiley. Now Toby Hill looks to set off on a counter here, but it's Diop in the way. But Toby Hill competes with Diop and wins it. Chance for Toby Hill. 2 against 1 if he can find Finn Hampson maybe. He cuts it across. It's a poor pass across though, but Finn Hampson's able to pick it up. He's got no options in the middle though. Eventually gets it to James Savage, who looks to bend one in off the post. Very unfortunate there for the captain. So close. What a chance that was, as you see here now. I mean, it was a terrible pass across from Toby Hill to me, of course. Full blame and James Savage off the post. It's long towards Haller, who's up against Adam Rusk. And once again, Adam Rusk dealing with it in the air. But Lanzini's able to pick it up and plays it in. Oh no, it's played to Lanzini behind. And Lanzini, has he put it in the back of the net? Is it a goal? It's a West Ham goal. Manuel Lanzini gets the goal 7 minutes before half-time. Huge goal for the Hammers as they get one back. I don't know what happened there at all. Pout and Newstead not happy there as they're discussing what went wrong, because even I don't know what's just went wrong for that goal. And it's Lanzini with the goal. Let's take a closer look at what actually happened here. It's all right. It's Morgan Gibbs White, ball across. Is Lanzini onside? Let's take a closer look at this. Can we get a good angle here? Oh, I think it's Luke Newstead playing him on there. Very unfortunate. Well, it's all square again, and Toby Hill has to get it off and underway, and Prescott will have to go and get another. It's going forward from Pout as Morgan Gibbs White. It looks like he's looking to try and pick a ball into the box again. But there's Kenny winning it back for Prescott. Now we'll look to attack with Finn Hampson and Toby Hill, and we'll release Toby Hill. And Toby Hill's in. Toby Hill, can he get the shot away? There, he gets the shot, and it looks like it's going out for a West Ham goal kick. And it does. Toby Hill with a huge chance miss there. It's a great ball from Finn Hampson. Toby Hill, great first touch. The second, not as good. Pressure from Diop. I think it's a Prescott corner, though. Oh, it's hit it straight into Neil Wiley, but it's worked out, and it's found its way to Toby Hill. He's going to play it to Finn Hampson. Jack Mills making a late run into the box. Can we pick him out? It's away. Headed on. Is it going to be the referee going to let us have another chance? Wiley with a poor touch, and the referee now will blow for half-time. And it is 1-1, of course. Both teams scoring. Manuel Lanzini, I mean, I don't know how the goal still went in or he got through, but it's a goal for West Ham that keeps them level in this one. And there's the half-time stats. If you want to see it, we are absolutely dominating and we need to get a goal. So here we are. Toby Hill gets the game back underway and goes right the way back to James Pout, who's immediately going to look long and look for Jack Mills, who's going to get in behind here if it's over Masuaku, but it's not, of course. He'll go to Finn Hampson. Is there going to be a run in behind from Kenny? Yeah, there is eventually. Wiley gives it to Hampson. Flicked on one more. Kenny coming in, but it's going to fall for Wiley. Wiley to bend one in, and he does. And there is the goal to give Prescott the lead once again, and it's Neil Wiley with it. 5 minutes into the second half, and Prescott are level, courtesy of their number 7, who's really come of age in this season and really showing how well he can play in that midfield 3 or 2, depending on what we're playing. He comes away with a goal. I mean, it's from a mistake from West Ham here. It's cleared straight into the path of Wiley, who's able to get it out his feet and bend it beautifully past Ray. So West Ham again coming from behind in this one. What have they got to give as they're already back with their keeper Ray? And Wiley will give it to Finn Hampson. Hampson drills one across, going to be blocked, going to fall for Ben Woodburn. Eyes up the shot and he forces a save out of Ray, and it might go out for a corner this time. It will. Jack Mills to step up once again. And it's a ball in behind for Verdi, and he's not far wide at all there. Poor defending from Prescott. The good, strong defence we had at the start of the season is slowly fading as a team like West Ham, Adam Lallana just putting it over the top. Luke Newstead nowhere near his man, and lucky enough Fogarty's out to put the pressure on. So I decided to shore up the defence, bringing off Wiley, who of course got that second goal, and we're bringing on Stephen Caldwell to sit just in front of that back 4 and allow James Savage his chance to go a bit further forward. And of course, we're going to go short off the goal kick to James Pouters. There's no pressure from West Ham at all here. We're going to go with the love train. Jack Mills to deliver it in. He does towards that near post for Stephen Caldwell. And it's not gone in. How has that not gone in for Stephen Caldwell's first goal for Prescott? And Valerie coming off and Cardoso to come on for West Ham. And we've also got changes on the way as well. Here we are, we have a double change. The captain Savage is off for Chong. And Jake Sim is on for Ben Woodburn, meaning James Pout will move into the midfield this time. Here come West Ham on the counter, and they flooded a lot of men forward. But they've gone all the way back for Diop, who's going to look long. And Haller this time beats Toby Hill in the air. It's a ball between the fullback and the defender, but he's offside this time. Well defended by Prescott. Lucky enough, Jake Sim couldn't keep up with play. And Ellis Kenny realised that and stepped up and allowed the free kick to come off offside. Prescott need to defend. They need 3 points here against West Ham, and Haller's allowed to turn. Haller eventually brought down by Jake Sim, who'll go long and find Toby Hill, who heads it down for Chong. And Chong tries to play a ball in behind for Finn Hampson. It does get in behind him as he does get past Chris Smalling. And now's a chance for Prescott. Not many in the box. Chris Smalling with a great tackle, and it'll be a corner for Prescott with 5 seconds to go. Mills again to put this ball into the box. Prescott just going for a winner pretty much here. So, Jack Mills puts it in. Caldwell with the header, and it's into the no man's land, and Ray will pick it up. And that will surely be full time in this one as he goes long, and the referee blows his whistle. Prescott come away 2-1. Neil Wiley with the winner 5 minutes into the second half, and it's a big win for Prescott in their mount for top 6 football. And next up, Manchester City, just before Phil Foden arrives for Prescott for the game against Wolves. There is the full-time stats if you do want to have a look at them there. As you see, we absolutely dominated West Ham. Great football from Prescott. So the league table, we stay 9th, and we are level on points with 8th. No, we're a point behind 8th place Arsenal. Bournemouth still in 4th, 9 points behind them, and of course we beat them early on in the season, and now look how good they're doing. Meanwhile, the bottom, it's not looking good for Birmingham City, and well, just Birmingham City really. 6 points from safety right now for them. West Ham, they fall to 14th as well. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, there is a man returning to the club after a sabbatical, I'd like to call it. He had 1 year out at the club, and now he is back. It's Daniel Cheshire, 5-year deal. Welcome back, Dan. So, Adam Rusk will give it our all. We're up against a strong team, but we will give it everything we've got. Hopefully, it'll be a good game. As you can see in the table, Manchester City top by a point behind, with Chelsea just behind them. Meanwhile, if we can get a win, we can jump as high as 7th. Well, guys, our team to play Manchester City, Fogarty in goal, of course. We're going with a back 5 of Caldwell, Rusk and Pout being the centre halves. Kenny at left back, Travis Hampson at right back, Savage and Wiley just in front of them. Ben Woodburn playing pulling the strings behind Finn Hampson and Toby Hill. So here we are now at the Etihad. It's going to be a big, important game. We're against top of the league. We've sometimes done well against Manchester City and then other times let ourselves down. How will it work out today against them and this Prescott team? Can we compete and show that we can be a top 6 side with players coming in January? Daniel Cheshire already signing back with the club to be the third choice keeper. Of course, we also have Phil Foden coming in, and I'm pretty sure I've got some signings with Simon Deeley up our sleeves at the club and hoping to make an impact and try and push for that place in the top half of the table, top 6 of the table. But bad start as Ellis Kenny gives away a free kick against Bernardo Silva, and the referee wants to have a word with Kenny already. We've only played 2 minutes. Not the best start for Prescott. And Sané brought down by James Pout there as Travis Hampson come away with the ball. And the referee again, I know it's Adam Rusk he's having a word with there. It must have been Adam Rusk with the foul, it seems. It's Leroy Sané here now. Yep, it was Adam Rusk. But now we've let a dangerous man in a dangerous area early on in this game get a free kick. And Paul Fogarty's able to deal with it safely for us. Here's Travis Hampson allowing that bit of attacking width down that right-hand side as Finn Hampson flicks it inside for Ben Woodburn. Woodburn goes back wide for Finn Hampson. Finn Hampson chips off the post. He's chipped it up for himself as he's fallen down, but he's got the shot away onto the post. Huge chance for Prescott there early on as Finn Hampson and Ben Woodburn showing that connection again early on. As don't know how he's got that shot away onto the post. Kyle Walker plays it down the line and James Pout has to come out against Silva. It's a ball into the box looking for Sané, and it's over the head of both Travis Hampson and Sané. Sané gets the ball back in, but it's straight out for a Paul Fogarty goal kick. Caldwell puts one into the path of Travis Hampson. He goes inside for James Savage. He turns and comes inside further for Wiley. It's good touch football from Prescott There's Toby Hill and Finn Hampson picking it up. And Toby Hill forces a save from the keeper. It'll be a corner for Prescott. Huge chance for the striker. Great football from Prescott through the middle of Manchester City. And Toby Hill, for me, you've got to do better there. So Savage, we're going to put it straight into the face of Neil Wiley. We couldn't quite find Travis Hampson. Could that be a mistake? And could City be in here with David Silva, who finds Leroy Sané? Paul Fogarty's come streaming out and challenges a 50-50 with Sané and comes away with it. Excellent work from Paul Fogarty there. And there's the half-time whistle in this one. 0-0. City not offered much to show why they're a top side. But Prescott, they've come closest with Toby Hill earlier on in the half. There's the half-time stats. If you want to take a look at them, pause it now. So here we are. Finn Hampson gets the game back underway to Neil Wiley and James Pout. Poor pass from Neil Wiley, but James Pout will have it. Eyes up the volley, cross field to Travis Hampson. Brought it down well, and he'll attack the youngster. Tries to play with a 1-2 with his brother there, but it's eventually picked up by Woodburn. Chips it over the top for James Savage. And James Savage, what a goal! The captain with the opening goal of the game. You're not going to get much better than that from James Savage. Lockdown haircut or not, it looks like it's improved him. And all of a sudden he scored probably one of the goals of the season. What a goal it is for Prescott. What a start to the second half. You can't doubt what they've just done. Let's take a closer look at this goal again. It's Travis Hampson and Finn Hampson working it out well. Finn Hampson inside for Woodburn. Brilliant ball over the top from Woodburn. And James Savage on the half volley. What a finish from a central midfielder who doesn't score many. But when he does, they are important to this team, as we've seen from James Savage over the years at this club. What a finish. So, City behind now to Prescott, who have definitely started the second half. Looks like someone's put a rocket up their backside and all of a sudden they've got going and got the goal. And looks like they're showing the pressure Man City don't want right now. As Rodri, he'll play one over the top for Bernardo Silva, but Ellis Kenny deals with it well and gets a goal kick out of it. Here is Hampson to Hill. Tries to look wide for Neil Wiley, but fails to do so now. And City come away with the ball again now with Kevin De Bruyne. Caldwell steps up. De Bruyne gets it out of his feet and wide for Walker. And Walker, he's got a chance to put a ball into the box. Going to drop it back though for Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva now burns Wiley. And Wiley surely brings him down there. It will be a free kick for Man City. Will they take it quick though? They will not. There is going to be two substitutions for Prescott. Savage off for Mills, the goal scorer, of course. James Savage going off. And Daniel Clark's on for Toby Hill. Jack Mills will go up front for the remainder of this game. And Kevin De Bruyne is over the free kick for City. It's a ball into the box. Headed down. Kyle Walker blocked by Jack Mills. That's his first involvement from being a striker as a defensive. Brilliant. Caldwell. Chance to loom for City. It's already back. 1 minute to go. They go long, but the referee blows his whistle. And Prescott have beaten top of the table, courtesy of their captain, James Savage, with an absolutely beautiful finish. You're not going to see many better than that. But James Savage, congratulations with that one. There is the full-time stats. Pretty even game. Pep Guardiola's Manchester City beaten at home to Simon Deeley's Barmy Army. There's the other results around the league if you want to pause and take a look. And that does, of course, mean we stay ninth. City fall 2 points behind as Chelsea move up. Bournemouth a point behind Manchester City as well now. And we are on 31 points and making our way back towards the top six. Sixth place is 34 points, 3 points behind. And it's Tottenham there in that place. Can we compete? So, ladies and gentlemen, it's the opening day of the transfer window. We've got some signings to show you. I'll tell you that now. I wonder if we'll get an intro to one of them right now. Here we are. A lot of press here for that man, Phil Foden, who finally gets his move back to Prescott. Signed a 6-month loan deal a few seasons ago with the club. And we're delighted to sign him back for just under £30 million. Quite the bargain, really. PES signings aren't the best, but we'll take Phil Foden for £30 million. It's a great signing. We've also got some depth signings. So another loan signing, Daniel Cheshire, of course, joining back up the club. With Phil Foden, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone who made this happen. I'm over the moon to have signed with Prescott. This is a new adventure for me, but I hope to repay the faith you've shown in me. Good time. So Phil Foden, fully happy to be back at Prescott. Here is the season mid-season review. It's always going to be an uphill struggle to achieve our goal. Now let's pull ourselves together, and instead of aiming to finish 9th, instead of aiming to finish 6th, let's hope to finish 9th. I hate to admit it, but it's realistically speaking, that's our best hope for the season. So where we're finishing is where our board wants us to finish, but I'm not going to let that happen. I want to finish higher in the table. So here's some other signings. We got Kieran Gibbs from Nottingham Forest, £5 million. We only had one backup left back in Kenny. So Kieran Gibbs coming in on a 2-year deal is a good signing. We also have Daniel Cheshire now agreed with the club. And Alphonso Davies from Bayern Munich comes in on a 6-month loan. What a pull we got there. Of course, Travis Hampson, Toby Hill, Daniel Johnson, all their contracts coming up soon. We need to take a look at them. Here's our monthly report. Adam Rusk up to 77, Neil Wiley 82, Kenny 79, Hill 78. Going well. So let's introduce the new players to the squad, of course. Alphonso Davies, huge for him to be at the club. Hopefully he can have a big part. Kieran Gibbs, another, and Phil Foden, of course, along with Daniel Cheshire. So Daniel Cheshire gets the number 25 jersey. Phil Foden, we're going to give him his number 28 jersey he had when he was on loan. Kieran Gibbs, we'll give him number 23, why not? And Alphonso Davies, give him number 17. So of course, last game of the episode, it is Wolverhampton Wanderers at Molineux. Big game for us. Hopefully, we can come away with some sort of win here. As you see, Sergio Rico has joined Tottenham from Bayern Munich as well. So our team for the game against Wolves: Fogarty, Rusk, Pout, Kenny, Travis Hampson, Savage. Phil Foden gets his first start for the club, and Neil Wiley in the midfield three. Finn Hampson, Jack Mills and Joe Burns will be the front three. On the bench, we've got Daniel Cheshire. We have Luke Nisted. I'll just show you, actually, it's much easier. Daniel Cheshire, Luke Nisted, Stephen Caldwell, Ben Woodburn, Daniel Clark, Toby Hill and Alphonso Davies. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're at Molineux for the game against Wolves. It's going to be a hard-fought game, but hopefully we can come away with a victory. We're in our light blue kit. We're looking forward to it. Let's hope we can come away with a win against Wolves. And there is that man, Phil Foden. His second debut at the club, this time signing a permanent deal. Hopefully he can help cause some damage in that midfield of himself, Wiley and Savage. And as Wolves get it underway and Joe Burns look to chase it down already to try and prevent the short passes out the back, but we fail to do so. Now is Dendoncker. Adama Traore against Ellis Kenny. Of course, we beat Wolves earlier on the season by a goal to nil, courtesy of Neil Wiley. Here's Adama Traore, tries to get around James Pout and puts it through his legs. And now Dendoncker has it with Wolves. Wiley fights, tries to fight Dendoncker but fails to do so, and it's coming for Diego Jota, and it's a save from Paul Fogarty, and it's Travis Hampson clearing it down the line. Huge first chance goes Wolves' way. It's wide now with Bonabouz coming inside. Travis Hampson can't make the tackle. It's a chance, and Paul Fogarty has to produce another wonderful save there, as Wolves shown off their 2020-21 kit there in this game. And of course, that's a huge chance for Wolves. Travis Hampson mistimed the tackle. Foden also thought Travis Hampson got the ball, but Fogarty able to pull off a wonder save. Here is Mills. Turns and now run at the defence. Has Neil Wiley, who gives it to Joe Burns. Joe Burns with the chance, saved and over the bar. Huge first chance for Prescott there on a counter, and Jack Mills, Neil Wiley deliver it well, and Joe Burns just couldn't beat the keeper on his weak foot here. First time shot, brilliant save from Cookie. It's cross for Adama Traore against Finn Hampson. What a race we have there, and Finn Hampson commits a foul there as Traore turns, and the referee immediately pulls out the yellow card for Finn Hampson. Terrible challenge by Finn Hampson here, flying in on Traore. And now Mills has to go and put pressure out wide, and Joe Burns comes and helps wins it back after his mistake. Now gives it to Jack Mills, and Mills plays a ball into the path of Finn Hampson. Very well done. He comes inside for Joe Burns again. Gives it to Jack Mills. He's in behind the defence. Jack Mills is going to go for goal and forces a save out of the keeper. Corner, Prescott. Gives it back for Travis Hampson. Inside for James Savage. Gives it to Wiley. Is there an opening for Prescott here? As Kenny makes an overlapping run. Kenny puts it in. and it's going to be cleared, but Kenny will keep it in. Can't get it inside, and it will be half-time there. Adama Traore's block helps the game to half-time, and it's Wolves 0, Prescot 0. Both teams having huge chances in this game so far. There's the half-time stats. Both been very clinical. Not many passes between them, though. So it's right the way back for James Powell, who's, of course, going to look long for Jack Mills. Heads it inside, but it finds no one in the middle. Foden with a huge block. Here's Joe Burns. Gives it for Finn Hampson, who finds the bottom corner. And that is the winning goal. Not the winning goal. The first goal of the game. And it's Finn Hampson on his weak foot. His 7th goal of the season. And Prescot are in front against Wolves. Great start to the second half for Prescot in the end of the first. And they've continued it. And have got the opening goal of this one. Paul Fogarty just sits back and applauds. Had nothing to do so far in the second half. But he'll be delighted that his team has taken the lead here. As you see here, the mistake comes here as Phil Foden brilliantly gets in the way. Joe Burns into the path of Finn Hampson. One touch, slides it past the goalkeeper and in. There's Budapest getting away from Jack Mills. He looks a bit tired out there again. It's a ball into the box, and Rusk chests it back to Paul Fogarty very comfortably. There is a substitute on the arise for Prescott as well. One of their new signings looking to come off the bench. But first, they've got to deal with this attack of Wolves with Finn Hampson. Tries to get it inside for Joe Burns. Poor ball, though. It's a ball in behind for Jimenez. Jimenez forced to save that with Paul Fogarty there. And Neil Wiley helps win the ball back now. Gives it to Finn Hampson. It's a ball in behind for Adama Traore. Kenny is absolutely knackered out there. He's got to come off. It's a ball into the box and Fogarty deals with it. Kenny goes down the line, but it's a poor ball. It's out for a Prescott throw-in, so substitutions will be made. Prescott bringing on Alfonso Davis for Ellis Kenny. And Daniel Clark is on for Phil Foden. And his first involvement by Alfonso Davis is to give away a free kick, I think. No, in fact, he's won it. Well done to him. And we are going to give him the ball short here just to get him used to the Premier League. That's a poor ball. And that will end the game. We beat Wolves by 1-0. Finn Hampson with the only goal of the game. How key will that prove to be in Prescott's chances of moving up in the table? Adama Traore had a decent game against Ellis Kenny. Caused him to gas for the first time in a while, allowing Alfonso Davis to come on at left back. Of course, that he won't play there often, but when needed to, he'll fit in because we have got Kieran Gibbs. We move up to 8th. A point behind Tottenham in 6th now. That's good for us. But anyway, guys, I've been Fin20H. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one.